What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here, and we are here for the round one of playoffs for the CPL. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We made playoffs, and not only that, we actually finished as the 5th seed into the playoffs, not the 6th seed like you thought we would be. We actually finished as the 5th seed. So, honestly, win or lose in the playoffs, I felt like we won this season just because we took a team that was 0-4 with minus like 10 something differential, and we went to a neutral differential with a 4-4 record. Especially with a team that it's definitely unorthodox. It's way so high, top heavy with hyper offense and stuff. But you know what? We did well this season. So again, win or lose, we're gonna have some fun. And again, I'm not gonna be too hurt about it. We already won this in their way. But we're taking on Coach Marcella, and they actually have a pretty terrifying team that actually matches up pretty well into mine. The biggest threat to their team is honestly the Ogre Pawn Wellspring, followed by Palafin. Those two alone are just so immensely strong. Followed by the fact they have a Roaring Moon and an Enamorous Incarnate, a Scizor, Rotom Heap, Poltergeist, which can Terra into a Ghost or Fighting type, a Clodsar, Hisuian Avalugg, which can Terra into a Rock or Fighting type, a Farigiraf, and a Spidops. Honestly, in this matchup, I am not expecting Scizor, Hisuian Avalugg, and Spidops. Spidops has a 50-50 shot of coming if it wants to bring webs against my team. Scizor is also something that I don't realistically see, but it could possibly come as a defensive check, and I don't see the Roaring Moon coming just because I have two fighting types. I have a fairy type that beats it. I realistically believe that it's not going to come, but it still has a good chance to if he really wants to go hyper offensive with this build. So looking at the 6, I am predicting him to bring in this matchup. I am expecting him to bring the double water core because it's the best core into my team. I have no good switch-ins to. I think the Poltergeist makes so much sense into my team, especially it's going to be Terra Fighting. I think Terra Fighting makes the most sense into me. Enamorous is a massive threat for my entire roster to deal with. Rotom Heat's very good defensively into my fighting types and is a really good Brambling check. And I do think they are going to bring the Farigiraf for a couple of reasons. One, it's an ultimate counter to Brambleghast, which looks pretty good into their team. It's also a good go-go dancer so they can have for their team. And I do expect potentially the Culverberry into this matchup with my two dark types. So let's go over the team real quick. We're bringing Diancie here. Gem, who's been a grid mono on our team, has only shined one time. Sorry for my cat there, guys. I don't know why she's being a little annoying there and stuff like that. But we're just going to ignore her for the background right now. But we have Trick Room, Terra Blast, Power Drive, and Moonwasp with extra belt, max HP, max special attack. We're kind of just going to be more offensive and try to maximize our bulk with the max HP. We are rocking with Terra Electric, so that way we'll be able to take on the Palafin and be able to take on the Ogre Pond relatively decently well. Up next, we have Tumbleweed with the Yachi Berry. This is basically designed to be able to take an ice move from the Palafin and kill it with a Power Whip. Strength Sap, which is really important to this matchup, and then Poltergeist plus Shadow Sneak to really just do this. Strength Sap, if we really want to just whittle down the attack stats of some Pokemon and get some reliable recovery. 176 HP, max attack, 4 defense, and 76 speed. I could have ran Adamant, but that would have forced me to go almost damn near max attack and max speed. But I felt like going with some bulk in this matchup just because I felt it would be a little more beneficial for me. It might come back to guess, who knows. Up next, we're bringing Sparrow. Arco Quavo, who really hasn't seen the light after like 1 or 2 weeks, I feel like. Rabbit Spin, Aqua Step, Brave Bird in close combat. 24 HP, max attack, 116 speed up with a 116 speed with a jolly nature. This is outspeeding Poltergeist, I'm pretty sure. I did my math right. So basically, if I get 2 spins off with either Aqua Step or Rapid Spin, and this thing tries to Shell Smash in front of me, I will outspeed it. We have Brave Bird, which guaranteed knocks out Ogre Pond for most parts, unless we get an absolute horrible damage roll, or we get the maximalist low roll, or it's got some bulk towards it. But we have Rapid Spin just in case hazards do come, so we can root those. Aqua Step, which helps us with the Moxie boost, and Close Combat, which is going to start nuking things. And then Brave, like I said, to pretty much deal with the Ogre Pawns. It's one of its best checks to the Quaquaval. Up next, we have Mecha Spider here, our Iron Jugulis, with Dark Pulse, Hurricane, Air Slash, and Charge Beam. I originally was not going to have Dark Pulse. I was going to have Flash Beam, but then I thought to myself, Charge Beam will help give a little niche hit off onto the Enamorous, but then it helps us with dealing with Air Slash and Hurricane, which my opponent has really a hard time switching into. And then Dark Pulse is there just primarily to be able to make sure we can take on the Rotom and we don't automatically lose to it. 28 HP, max special, pretty much max special attack with max speed, designed to basically outspeed everything at +1, including the Enamorous. Up next, we have Wutai, my Urshifu, would pretty much just Dark Stab this matchup. We are going super hyper offensive with this thing. Again, enough speed to outspeed the Tinkaton, the Poltergeist, 8 HP, max attack, adamant, 136 spadef with 112 speed. This is designed to be a little more spadef taking and take a really good hit from the what's its name? Inaris. There's a decent small chance we can actually live a non-boosted Terra Blast fighting from the Poltergeist. So that's gonna be something we have noticed. But again, Wicked Blow plus Sucker Punch is really good. I almost wanted to go Choice Band in this matchup, but I felt like having Wicked Blow plus Sucker Punch actually helps me because in case this thing tries to tear it in front of my face, after an SD, it can try to live the hit, but then we can just go for Iron Head for both flinches there. And that's what at least we have our one of our MVPs, Crimson here, Ursula Blood Moon here with Hyper Voice Vacuum Moon, Blood Moon, and Earth Power. Modest max special attack with 136 def, 116 defense, and 4 HP. This thing is hopefully designed to take some hits and to just get some offensive pressuring going. Again, I want to pressure things offensively in this matchup, and that's why having Trick Room Dance is a really good backup plan because he really has nothing for this thing if it gets Trick Room going. I do have Vacuum Wave there as a priority option. Hopefully, we can if we can get some stuff down, spam Vacuum Wave and get some kills going that way. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and challenge Marcelo. I have made him wait long enough, and like I said, guys, win or lose, I already feel like a winner in this game. I already feel like a winner. So, if we lose, I'm not going to be too hard pressed about it. I've, throughout the, basically near the end of this month, I felt nothing like a winner. I've had a great Thanksgiving with family. I have, good luck and fun. Wow. He did not bring the Palafin. Wow. That is a really surprising team. Okay, he really caught me off guard with this team. So this Clodsire could be unaware, so I do need to be very careful about that. No Rotom Heat. We do see the Roaring Moon. So he did thought about the Roaring Moon, and he thought he would really do well. No Poltergeist, which is insane to me. I am very surprised he did not bring this thing. He brought, like, none of what I expected. Wow. Also, I'm very sorry for my cats in the background, dude. I do not know. It's my youngest cat. I don't really understand why she's doing what she's doing. I already know this thing's going to be Terra fighting. I already know that's going to be the case. Very surprised by this team. So my Jugulis actually is a little hard-pressed this matchup, but it's fine. So I could see them leading. They really have a hard time switching to ground stab, though, which is really good. I'm actually very happy we have Vacuum Wave now on our set here. Sparrow looks insanely good now. Sparrow really cleans up shop, especially if it's not unaware on the Clodsire. Wu-Tai is a little rough to use in this matchup now. It's definitely going to probably be something I have to potentially KO there. Gem looks insane in this matchup. Gem looks very, very good. We do need to get rid of the Clodsire, though, for Gem to do much. And Tumbleweed looks exceptionally great in this matchup. Tumbleweed really, really does well in this match, which is really, really good for us. They're gonna probably lead with the Clodsire if I want to take an honest guess. They also could lead with the Ogerpon. They also could lead with the Enamorous, since we don't have a really good switch into that thing. In case they lead Clodsire, I am going to go and lead with Crimson here. The Rotom Heat, I guess, kind of makes sense why he didn't bring it, but definitely was very... I think there was a lot of Pokemon he could have brought in this matchup. Scizor, I'm not too surprised he brought. Roaring Moon, personally, I don't know if it would have made sense to bring that versus me. Again, that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, it's two sides of the coin story there. But, so yeah. I think I want to leave with my Blood Moon here. As you leave the Enamorous. Okay. So I could honestly just Blood Moon here. There's really no reason not to just Blood Moon here. Well, it also depends if Scizor comes in here, right? Let's look at how much this is doing to Scizor. If it's offensive Scizor, let's just say you're offensive. My Ursaluna just destroys you. Does so much damage to you. If you're like max HP, I'm still doing a lot to you. I really know they're gonna. There's no way you risk your Enamorus here. Your Enamorus is way too important to you. They know they can't knock me out if they're, let's say, naive with superpower. It's not doing much to me. So I either Earth Power here, predicting the swap, or I just Blood Moon because there's no drawback here. I think I'm gonna Earth Power here. Yep. That did 46%. Okay. So that is a very defensive Scizor. Scizor. I'm used to battling level 50, so that should have knocked him out. 252. Are you assault vested? 58 to 68. You are like max Spadef assault vested. Careful. Yeah, 100%. You are like max HP, max Spadef AV. So you're probably going to U-turn here. You also could knock off here. Means you have no speed, but I believe you still have speed, my Blood Moon. Yeah, I could have ran speed for this thing. Not having specs, honestly, would not be the worst thing in the world, so I think I'm just going to Earth Power here again. So the U-turn. Okay, they make the Enamorus play. That's safe. Okay. So that U-turn does 24 to 28. Looks like he got basically on max roll. So he's going to probably click Moonblast here. Oh, I don't really have a good Moonblast switch in here. If I go Enamorus, I feel like that's definitely Scarf Enamorus. Who's more inclined to take this hit? I think my Diancie is. And I can just gauge if it's in. Yeah. He's going to click Moonblast here. If he clicks Earth Power, that's a phenomenal read. 41%. That's about standard damage. I think what I want to do here is I'm going to probably click Trick Room here. I'm not going to Terra. And now I go right back into my Crimson. Can I 2 KO the Scizor with my thing here? Scizor. 252. Careful. Assault vested. He's at 52 HP. My Blood Moon now does 20 to 22. I think I'll go right back to my Crimson here. And then we make some interesting plays here. So he's going to Earthquake. So now we have to make a decision here. I either Hyper Voice or I Earth Power here. Because the more that Scizor gets weakened, the better chances are. It's at 54%. So it is currently at 54. Which means this thing is a 3 KO. I can reliably Hyper Voice here. Could Earth Power here. I think he makes a safe play into the Scizor again. I'm going to Hyper Voice. That did 43. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to make a very aggressive play here. Go to my Urshifu, and I'm going to click Swords Dance here. So he's definitely thought this through with my team. So if his plan was to definitely bring like a team that I was gonna not fully prepare for, he's really making sure I'm having to play into his hand a little bit. So phenomenal prepping by Marcelo. You can't really be too mad about that. Really phenomenal prep, and they are definitely choice scarfed. So we see Recover and Earthquake, which is very interesting. So look at Toxic Me. Okay, Toxic's their other move. So we have some Toxic Stall, which honestly was not expecting for the Clodsire. So if this Clodsire, let's look at that actually damage range. 38 to 45. That's definitely Spadef Clodsire. He really feared the Blood Moon in this matchup. So if he's unaware, I do 65 to 77. If he's not unaware, he dies. So I'm going to Wicked Blow here. I just Wicked Blow again. There's no reason not to. He does not have a switch into Wicked Blow. That is not a switching, good sir. Wait. Hold on. Hisuian, Avalog, +2 Wicked Blow. Oh, that's Arcanine. Hold on. Avalog. That +2 does 47 to 55. Looks like we max rolled that. If he Terra Fightings right now. Wow, I only do 22 to 26% to him. So I'm going to Iron Head here. If I get the flinch, I get the flinch. He recovers. So that is unfortunate. I'm going for another Iron Head here. If I get the flinch, I get the flinch, and that's actually massive. So he definitely brought a bit of a stall team, which, I mean, we can be able to beat it. It's just going to be insanely hard to beat it now. So that's the only problem. But now, though, Blood Moon comes in, and Blood Moon can just spam Hyper Voice. You really don't have a switch into this thing anymore, and now I just spam Hyper Voice. I do need to be careful with my Deancey clicking Trick Room now, though. That's the thing. In comes the Scizor. I could have Earth Powered there. They might click Knock here, but they also might click U-Turn here. If they click Knock, it's not actually the end of the world for me there. But if they click U-Turn, then they have to pick a sack. Which is something that we really need going. Urshifu being gone. So they decide Knock here. I'm just going to click Blood Moon. Because now I get to claim a KO. Because if you U-Turn here, you basically die. Actually, hold on. How much does a Vacuum Wave do to Scizor? Scizor... 252... The Assault Vest Scizor, though, man, I did not think that was a thing that he would bring into this matchup. But you know what? It's phenomenal prep. You can't be mad about it. So, Assault Vested. Without my choice specs now, I would have to Earth Power here. I think I'm just going to Blood Moon here. Oh, he sees... Why? That doesn't make much sense to me. I think I'll Mecha Spider here. We click Charge Beam. This should knock him out since he lowers his defenses. I'm very surprised that he would just give me that. Well, not give me that, but you know what I mean. Charge Beam at -1 does 12 to 15%. I might have to Air Slash here. I might have to Air Slash here. Actually, no, I lose nothing clicking Charge Beam. Because even if he close combats or U-turns me, I'm faster than everything on his team. He's gonna Bullet Punch me. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Do I get the boost? I get the boost, so I'm +1 now. Now it comes down to landing my attacks. I really wish I would have gotten that +1 earlier. So Scissor's gone. This is definitely looking like a very rough endgame for us here, guys, but the Clodsire is under 50%. We guarantee outspeed the thing with everything we have. The Ansi could still win this. Actually, the Ansi can now super win this if I get rid of the Clodsire. So I do need to be careful with my Diancie. My Bramble Gas can actually kind of do a lot of work in this matchup, which is really, really good. I just have to get rid of his Hisuian Avalugg and weaken down the Ingram's Roaring Moon. If he's speed, he's attack. We're faster than him, though. So with the Roaring Moon, what do I have to do? Can I Air Slash him, or do I have to go for the Hurricane? I have to go for Hurricane. Hurricane's my best way to knock him out. Come on, Jugu. Come on, Jugu. That is going to be the game. Well, actually, if he's adamant... Nope, he's faster. So that's very unfortunate for us. Very surprised, though. Oh, adamant... Wait. Adamant... Okay, hold on. Wait, did I not get my booster speed? Hold on. No, my speed was heightened. Oh, duh. Stupid. So he gets the +1. He's jolly! No. How does he outspeed me? I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. I'm getting seriously confused here. But what's going on here? Hold on. Not trying to stall here, by the way. I'm just generally confused here. Okay, now I figured this out. Yeah, he's jolly. He went jolly with the adamant. He had to have gone jolly. That's what it was. He went jolly with enough speed, with just enough speed that would guarantee me faster than me. That might be the game, ladies and gentlemen. That might very well be the game because he's more than likely going to be acrobatics. Oh, that's really unfortunate, man. And you know what? I cannot be mad. If he's Earthquake, +1. Can I somehow live a hit with my Diancie? No, because I got chipped. That might be GG's, ladies and gentlemen. I think I just have to try. You know? Yep, that's GG. Ah! Great game to him, though, man. He prepped phenomenally well in this matchup, man. Just sucks, man. Kind of does suck because obviously he's gonna be acrobatics there. GG's to Marcelo though, man. He just had a phenomenal team. Like, no, there is no shame in losing to a player like him, man. And like I said, I already felt like a winner in this game, man. But this matchup was really, really bad for us. I think maybe he really caught us off guard with the team he brought, man. I think he really was expecting me to like really over prep for the Poltergeist, the Palafin, maybe the Rotom to some degree, and probably thought I wasn't gonna think about potentially Scizor, Roaring Moon, the Hisui Avalugg, and stuff like that. And you know what? That's just phenomenal prep. You can't be mad at the guy. He played amazing. Maybe think of without Sucker Punch, I could have maybe slide in Zen Headbutt, but then that's a little niche possibly. And if I had Zen Headbutt, I could have got rid of the Avalugg more than likely. So, if we got a little lucky with some flinches, we could have had a shot. But hey, it is what it is, man. Not gonna take this away from Marcelo. He 100% earned that victory. Very clean victory to Marcelo as well. And you know what? Nothing more I can say, man. And this is one of those things I want people to understand is that you should always have a good attitude about these things. I know some people struggle with it, but let me be the person that helps you out by saying, like, yeah, we lost pretty badly, but you know what? The better player won. He 100% earned the victory. He played phenomenal. He had amazing prep. Really came prepared for my team. And he really caught me off guard what he had. And, that's the type of stuff you got to do to bring people down. Not bring people down, beat people down with they get in a matchup. And you know what? He did what he had to do. And you know what? I'm proud of him. I hope he does well. And hopefully he makes finals and potentially wins the league. So with that being said, thank you all for watching this CPL run. Probably going to stop doing draft recaps for the foreseeable future, more than likely. But before we go, let's talk about the team we had Garchomp, which sadly didn't get to do anything for us this season, which I'm very sad. I really wanted. There was actually a lot of times I wanted to bring Garchomp, but it didn't go that. Urshifu Single Strike, that was actually a pretty fun one. I actually really enjoyed it. Blood Moon, freaking fantastic Pokemon. Definitely gonna draft that thing again. Quavel didn't get to really shine as much. Iron Jiggles, you know what? He did what he had to do. If we got a little lucky with the either with an air slash flinch or a hurricane, that would have been a different story. But unfortunately, it's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Diancie was fantastic. Brambleghast, he never got a chance to shine. He just kept getting unlucky. Monkey Dory, he did all right. Definitely want to give him a try. Earthworm Jim, he was just warming up the bench. And Bennett, he came to one game. And of course, I cannot forget our boy, Go-Go, with 6 kills, baby. Yeah, but overall, this team was a lot of fun. Like I said, I wanted to have fun with this team, not be a super try hard with it, and just enjoy it. And you know what? Overall, I had a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Cam and Shadow, for having me back.